One more map. One more map to settle things between Monte and one win. It's been a tight affair. Each map has felt like it could tip either way. But that little bit of the Monte magic keeps them fighting on Ancient, and now we're in home turf. Yeah, this is supposed to be the decider, but we know. I'm sure one win know as well. This is frequently Monte home turf. DMQ starts off well. The site has largely been conceded. Bomb plant is going to come through at least. And one win now starting to rack up the kills to make this a bit easier on the defense.
Oh, Forrester, that's a big frag. These are such strong afterplants, and there was no smoke for this CT side. I don't know how you chew through this. There's 4 different positions to deal with.
That's a killer shot out as well. It should be done at this point. There's still the kit, though, so time just about for Krasnov to get on. The problem is the ramp position. And, well, the kills will come through. One win confirm. A confident pistol round, but it hasn't been the pistol rounds that have been the issues. It's been the second.
So Monte have won 9 of their last 10 Mirages. They've beaten Apex. They've beaten Pain. Sprout. They actually haven't taken a big name. They did beat Cloud9 at the RMRs. And their only loss in the recent ones came to Gamer Legion in that major quarterfinal, where they can be excused for the moment getting the better of them, given the age of some of these players. This is a tall order for one win.
Nice trade. Travis making sure that little bit of aggression doesn't get out of hand. Krasnov limited to just one. And speaking of aggression, out a ramp they've gone, and BOROS has found the kill. BOROS might get himself an upgrade as well, but no, Pumic is there quickly to paper it over. This is a spicy second round, but as of yet, it still majorly leans in the favor of one win. But look at how careful they're being. Look at how far back they are. They're so terrified of another push coming through, and they're just holding. Holding. See if another kill comes their way.
Guns juggled, bomb recovered. Looks like they're skewing towards B at the moment, and that would be the right decision. Travis is still in the B apartments, 2 in mid. Just got to avoid the scouts, and for now, Warrow is not posted on the connector line. If you get onto that, there could be some opportunities. Peeks through, the bomb is yet to cross, but the timing is ever so bad. Oh, that's so unlucky it doesn't spot anybody. Bomb is round now. And I think these guys just have to save when the bomb is planted.
Yeah, I mean,
no
so
option, surely.
Far out, right? Even just in terms of distance they'd need to cover. It's not a possibility. I don't think there's anything better than what they've got dropped towards spawn, but I guess they could go looking. But as it is, that is going to be the second round for one win. Perhaps the most dangerous round of the half, Alan.
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows how potent it is in modern Counter-Strike, but Monte exacerbates it to the absolute extremes.
They have some upgraded pistols, so they'll be able to spread those to their teammates. It's at least a little something to find, a little party.
Did they get rid of all the guns on the ground? Because they were top mid. The Mac
I think there was
here.
just SMGs. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I think a lot of people would have predicted a 2-0 in this series, so we've got a lot further into it than that. And one win definitely could have 2-0'd. Absolutely could have won Ancient. Only one round not played of all the regulation rounds so far. And they're off to a good start here. Is this the map where BOROS really shows up? Because he's had an off series by his standards so far.
Yeah, I mean, this is a traditional domain. And this is the spot. Doesn't quite see the shot available to him. The nade was enough to offset the aim. But he gets away with his life. It is, though, usually Mirage where we see the BOROS rounds.
I feel like for one win. I think Nickelback has had a great series. I think Forrester, on the whole, second half, Vertigo onwards, has been fairly good, as is Deco. I feel like Travis is the man we Travis.
Well, remember, beginning of Vertigo, he was the BOROS Slayer.
Yeah. That feels like a different timeline now. It's definitely Nickelback and Forrester getting the rifle entries since then. Even Deco, to be honest, when he's rifled, has been quite the proficient boy.
Boomich with a 2-piece, just holding court here, top mid, occupying these bodies. He's dropped, his gun's gonna be gone. But this may just turn into a save mission for SDY. Trying to play hide the AK.
Making these fairly expensive. End of the world. Got a Mirage to go. And SDY is very intent on the save. So as a reminder, guys, there are 3 matches left, including this one, in this season of ESL Challenge League in Europe. The winner claims a Pro League spot. Monte already has it. We will get confirmation should they win this game of how that will be distributed. I would be surprised if it doesn't go to the number 2 team. That's how they've done it in a lot of the previous seasons, but it obviously at the discretion of ESL. How those are handed out. Winner of this plays Apex tomorrow. Winner of that game will play Spirit Academy. But there'll be a map down. And Monte's already lost to Spirit Academy. And they'd love a rematch.
They would do. They would do. I just kind of want to watch Spirit Academy play again, to be honest with you. I think that's the game I'm most excited for. I don't think I've seen enough of a sample size from them yet to really have formed an opinion, but what I saw in the matchup with Apex, it's got me excited. Got me buzzing. Boro will be buzzing Boomich right out.
Here comes the hit. Flashes over. Kraz now drops his smoke. That's perfect. Buy some space. Nickelback's out in front of it, though, and the flashes are so good onto SDY. Kraz now trapped in this corner. Surely gets traded. Close to the smoke. Makes it work. Boros is through. These guys are so intent on just taking Jules. Boros with a second. This man is unstoppable when he gets aggressive. And Deco's left in such an awkward position. How is he going to win that? Boros, you absolute beast.
Power starting to build here. It's been quiet, but for one win, didn't take advantage of the quiet maps from Boros. I mean, they got the one, but they let him gear up here.
Yeah, I was just thinking, did they actually put any nades onto the doorway? And they did, but it was after Boros came out. That is so... One molly there, and Boros can't make that play.
Paul's going to come in here. I don't think this is a tack. Let's check real quick into the logs. No, it is in fact a standard timeout. One win going to be calling that through as they want to discuss things. They want to figure out how to approach this next round, having just been Boros.
Yeah, then just sort of the buy, I think, is the main thing. Deco's got no nades. Nickelback. It's the one flashbang for him. So they've got to readjust. He can't just run a standard default. Let's see where these nades go. Double AWP still for the CT side. Seem to enjoy this. Of course, we've seen it a few times in their other Mirage games, so I'm hardly that flabbergasted. Warriors in towards mid, and what do we got? Apartments boost for SDY. He gets onto the deep angle. Face at your peril, Travis.
It's been interesting seeing SDY pick up that secondary off for this team. Because despite having oodles of firepower outside of War, you don't necessarily have a natural secondary opper. It has been SDY to pick up that mantle.
I believe SDY did on Spirit back in the day. But that was a long time ago.
Did he?
I guess
he would have.
Magix wouldn't. Chopper wouldn't. Mia wouldn't. It must have been.
Yeah. I suppose you are correct about that one. DemQ on the line. Down in ramp. They go back here for the drop. The flashbang is not on. Not deep enough. And that small mistake may cost them. Deco gets the trade, but advantage for Monte.
No smokes.
They still don't know about SDY's up as well.
Oh, bomb's out. Really going to run B?
BOROS just seen them. BOROS has just seen them backing off. If he communicates over to his teammates, he's going to realize they're clear. They're clear. BOROS is going to catch this kill. And now they have to know. Now they have to know, why was the player rotating up underpass? Here they go. So the jig is up. Bomb nearly found top mid. Deco has to back off. He knows it, and that's the game. That's the round. Time is everything here. There's just not enough. It has to be a save. When do they realize it? They have now. Oh, Deco will find one more kill. Limit this economy going forward. He cannot contest.
We see this too much from one win, don't we? They seem to have some sort of issue with, how to describe it? It's like resource management of their utility. The man arounds where we're getting into these scenarios where it's not, well, this one obviously they're man down, but even in even scenarios, they're sometimes coming into these places where they just got no nades to make an advance. Like, oh, I just had a missed window smoke. Jump smoke, jump throw bind, clearly not working out as intended. That's not going to help, and then he had 2 smokes here to begin with. Full force buy? They must have no money. Oh, Waro. Waro!
No. Had a moment. Waro denies it.
Waro should never win that duel.
No.
That is ridiculous.
No. Just Waro things. And they've been rebuffed at every turn. I was thinking there might be a moment where they could have pinched the mid presence out of underpass again, but it's been denied. Nickelback's just going to try and face into SDY and see if he can't find something here. He's got the AWP. He's got the AWP. Travis does not have the shot. BOROS will not be unseated from his home turf and connector. Does Nickelback just save this? For 40
I don't know
seconds?
what else he can do. There will undoubtedly be some pushes. Oh, he's getting sandwiched.
Never had a Nickelback sandwich before.
Do you know what Knickerbocker Glory is?
No.
Google it. I bet you'd like it.
It's a food?
Yeah, it's a dessert.
How do I spell this?
I think it's Nicker. Bocker Glory.
Knickerbocker Glory. Now, K-N-I-C. Okay. Knickerbocker Glory. Layered ice cream sundae. Large, tall, conical glass to be eaten with a distinctive long spoon, particularly in Great Britain and Ireland. Ice cream, cream, fruit, and meringue? Okay, interesting.
You need to try it sometime.
That's a parfait. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Just seems like a really elaborate ice cream sundae.
Yeah. And then the name has to be ridiculous. That's how we roll.
Apparently it actually originated in Manhattan, so I don't know why it's a British term.
We are good at appropriating things and saying they're ours.
Yeah, that's true. Do like to do that. Well,
we couldn't hold on to BOROS, unfortunately.
Well, one that got away. BOROS not going to get away here. Taken down by the pistols, but Waro with that kill will now be able to confront the main problem into this round. And they couldn't get the gun. They couldn't get Boros' gun, so not much gained, despite taking one of the big scalps in the round. Getting a bomb plant is not going to be an easy feat.
No, every frag here is massive. They'd love a couple more. But strangely reserved for Monte. DemQQ's a little bit isolated. Warriors back over now. They should finish the job.
All right.
Unless SDY misses some shots. Plenty of players here alive. Out the window. Oh, okay. There you go. There's your Knickerbocker Glory. What does that smoke do? I don't understand.
I think actually, all right. So hear me out. He knew that was gonna happen. It's like turning on one of those you know, the insect zappers. They're gonna go towards the light. If you throw a smoke, Monte's gonna go through it.
Krasno.
It's the most reliable thing about their gameplay. If you throw a smoke in their face, they're going to come through.
Oh, that is beautiful. On cue as well, straight through the smoke. Well, they should have lived with 4. Only 2 in the end. 3, sorry, in the end. I am very nervous for 1win. The thing about their ancient T side is they kept the money so low. This is different. They haven't done a lot on the anti-ecos. They haven't done a lot on the pistols. Travis, though, 2 entries. Look at that. Krasnow removed. BOROS trying to react and finds a heck of a gap. 3 for him. Oh, my lord. Roller coaster in mid. Nickelback does get the trade. DemQQ's there. And look at all the bodies. It's a killing field.
Do they know they have bomb?
Must do, surely.
They should do. I mean, they killed the player who had it, so that should have been noted at some point in this. They're not playing like they do, though. Might think the last player's top mid. Clearly, that's the assumption that they're making. Boomich has a little bit of the element of surprise. Could actually get Waro for free here. But Waro's now looking the right way with DemQ having worked his way top mid. Now Waro's on the angle, and the dig will be plenty. Build up a 2-round lead.
Monte are wild, man. They love these rounds where, even if they lose the first few plays in an area, they love to continue fighting during the confusion, don't they? Where it's, whilst 1win discombobulated, BOROS swings and just gets 3 kills. I can't believe he killed Nickelback at the end. What do you do against that? I tell you who's been watching this game. Definitely Apex. And they were thinking during map 2 that 1win were going to do them a massive favour. Maybe still could.
Still could. Plenty of time to play. 1win, finding some cheeky frags. DemQ low as well.
Oh, over rotation as well. The bomb's not here.
But it's coming.
It is, but they'll have fallen out by then. They'll have flip-flopped all the way back to B.
And Forrester, I think, hears this. Actually, he's going to have a remarkable amount of confidence that this might be a lighter sight. Waro, though, this is a great move to shift in towards ramp. They might think it's a full rotate off, and as soon as they make noise, Waro's going to come back. But they're going quiet, so he keeps getting further and further away from this.
Plant the bomb, guys. Come on. Do not muck about.
It's actually wild how far Waro's gone, and as a result, he's going to come out Palace.
This is certainly winnable. Forrester's position is so strong. They're pushing into ramp. This is perfect. Palace is getting neutralized by the second with these afterplant positions.
So making the right read, but a lot still depends on Forrester. Problem is getting through that murder hole. Well, it'll live up to its name, so you kind of need SDY to clear this. DemQ, he's made an audio cue. Forrester ready. There's the check. All starting to fall apart here, and someone needs to get on the stick, so they might just play the line. Nickelback takes that contact, but the defuse right under their nose. Waro sneaks it away. Daylight robbery.
Monty Magic. Again. How are they winning that? Those guys out of ammo on their rifles or something? Oh, I can't believe it. And surely not on 1win either. They should... Suppose they're not pausing out of frustration just to talk about stuff. Monte are just relentless. The only silver lining is that 1win have now seriously dented the money. It's in a bad place. There is an opportunity if they can just win this round. There might still be a good T-half on the table.
Oh,
Lucky boy, Travis.
I'm clenched. Well, Mitch. So this one's looking dangerous. Which way it leans? Well, Monte's now got themselves an advantage. Space found for one win, but the recovery is swift. And BOROS, well, he's down, which will reroute everything. They're going to take underpass. They're going to go in towards A. They've got it for free. They've got this space off of the kill on BOROS. Now they can shift right into the angle.
This is the only way.
Boro, that's the bomb. But that goes around the corner. Had to do it, had to make that move, but with that bit of movement, with the bomb plant coming through, the question becomes, does Monte want to attempt this? Do they want to try?
Doesn't look like it. Ooh, good round for one win. Nice kill onto the player on catwalk from Boomich. I left Krasnal alone. But it was another execute, but they didn't have the nades. They didn't have a market window smoke, and it almost cost them big time against this AWP of Waro. But yeah, Travis takes space on A. BOROS down. Reroute. All is Gucci in the end. And one would have done it. They've won the most important round. The one to follow will be probably 3 rifles, because Waro can drop 1. And a pistol on a couple of others, so... Now they got their opportunity.
How much are they going to chase this? I'm actually surprised they keep so much money alive. There we go. There's SDY coming in. They've got a lot of utility. This AWP from Waro. How do they try and maximize what guns they have? Going for the ramp push early on. Posted in towards mid, but this is looking like it could just be the B tick, and it'd be the right read. They've got Krasnal to deal with, but outside of that, this is the lighter sight. And in they go. In they go. Making no bones about this. This is straightforward as can be. 5-7. Not finding the damage. 1 for Krasnal. That's a price they're willing to pay. Health is low, but are you going to risk this into the retake? That's the question from Monte.
Doesn't feel like it. DemQQs might stick around for a rifle upgrade. One win have got grit in this series. How many teams have we seen lose the unlikely rounds and just full crumble? 16-4 game, Monte smashed them. One win have had their fair share of crazy rounds going the way of Monte. Of course, they had the defuse in the smoke a few ago. And they hold firm, and I guess you do have to attribute it to the... You know, one win, their players are a lot more experienced than Monte's. A lot more tenured. Maybe that is a factor here.
Kills on the tail end. That's going to matter a whole lot. There's so very little to actually present in this one. Still, I mean, with the op, there's always the threat, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, these rounds feel almost as potent as the gun rounds for them. And the individuals with the rifles feel like they can get so engaged. They're so dynamic. There's so much on the move. There's going to be a boost here.
Yeah, they're fumbling it. That's being watched. Still, the kill comes through for DemQ.
There's nobody to trade.
That's a problem. It's going to be an extra
Woro's
gun
here
as well onto the CT side. They're trying to take the space, but Woro is on the angle. Molotov should lock him out, but it doesn't spread. He drops the bomb. Player coming up underpass. Is this being watched for? BOROS is now out with a deagle. Might as well be an op in his hands. Boomich position revealed. It's being watched, but DemQ can't connect. Still, they know Forrester's isolated, so they want this fight. They're forcing the issue right now. They're forcing the duels, and he's doing a great job of limiting what they can bring. But BOROS, you can't limit him. You can't slow him down. It's all onto Boomich, out of position. Lots of time, though. 2 more kills to find.
They're looking towards market. They really have no clue where he is. That's his one advantage right now.
They knew where he was. Mid. But that gives so many options over. BOROS on the right angle, though.
Oh!
The jump. The peek. Boomich is going to go another direction. He knows he has the time to pull this off. going to really push it here on the clock. Really push this to its absolute limit.
He might be taking it a little bit too slow.
I don't think he has the time anymore. He's missed the fast cat. He's done. He's done. This is done. Too much time wasted. Through the ladder room window he goes. Maybe need to hit that KZ server more. He'll get a chance at the fight. But if BOROS just waits him out, this shouldn't be doable. He has to just stick it on the plant, and BOROS will take the opportunity.
Maybe you should have taken the simpler approach, gone out of apartments. Oh, that is back-breaking. That Molotov. Not ideal. Not ideal. And again, every time in this series, One Win looked to snap the money. They can't do it. They can't do it. They win the hard rounds. I guess there is no easy round against Monte. Proving it time and time again. Deco's yet to really get engaged on this map. They had a pretty good start to the series and they need him right now. Forrester, another regular heavy hitter, is gone. And Monte just accrues so much confidence from winning the unlikely rounds. And this is when it comes to bear. Man advantage now.
Until site under siege, site lost, bomb plant likely coming through. Wara wants to do something about this. There's no smoke for his angle. Krasnal instead is the one who strikes first, but the trade is on. Deco's position dealt with all on Traven. He is low, and BOROS will not miss. Another round that BOROS grabs control of. And we are starting to see that star power. We were waiting for it. We were wondering when it would come to bear. But of course, it's Mirage.
He's getting going. He is getting going. One Win can still buy. It's not a problem. Pauses in as I guess they're having a quick discussion. Still potential here for a very good C half out of them. This series has been back and half every half. It's just been an absolute roller coaster. And I have no idea who's winning this map from here. Every time I think I have confidence in Monte, the fundamentals fall away. Every time One Win look economically in a good position, they can't close it. Unstoppable force, immovable object. But someone's got to break in the end. That's sport. And the loser of this series will be devastated, whatever happens.
BOROS taking this fight top mid. Spotted the utility. He's on the line, but it's BOROS instead who's going to connect from behind the smoke. Nickelback trades it. Krasnal's in kind of a tough spot. He's got no support up catwalk. He lost Woro there. So it's going to have to be Krasnal who delivers. He's got the first, not the second. Trades looking decent for One Win. Two players now in towards market. Crossing that bomb is going to be a problem. And Deco, he dumps it out the window. And he's too late to catch the first transition. DemQ on the line. Now SDY. Oh, he's got the kill. And Nickelback's nowhere to be found. Nowhere close by. So with that bomb not ticking away, Nickelback has to try and make a move. Does SDY know where he is? He's coming back to look. He's coming back to check. And on the peak, Nickelback ready for it. Close this gap one more.
He's been a hero today.
He's
Nickelback might...
player.
He might, yeah, I was going to say, it might be there. I mean, also in the, what's the other series we saw them in? Did they play Spirit Academy?
We weren't aboard for that one, I don't think.
What other Get One Win game did we do? My brain is going, they must have played somebody.
We did the Apex.
Nickelback was pretty good in that.
He was top frag, actually. Or thereabouts, I think one behind Deco. Top rated player. BOROS and DemQ. Farmos won't slow them down. Travis has to go
Another
back
low
just to
by
try and
round.
secure bomb.
Another low by round. Well, now they're in a massively strong position. AK recovered. No info for one win, at least now that they've left it so long.
Looking like it could be another 9-6 half with a little Monte magic right on the tail end. Forrester set up with a duel with BOROS, but BOROS quicker on the trigger. The old BOROS bash delivered out. Travis and Boomich, they'll group. Try and work this B site together. Loro on the line with the scout SDY. Why not with the Deagle, the most limited player in the server? Just ripping the hand cannon shots, and it's all onto Travis. 1v4, isolated fight, but he can't get himself out the window. And SDY is toying with him, just knowing he needs to buy time for BOROS to come through and deliver on another 3-round lead.
One win, last round.
break up, don't speak for a couple of weeks. I'll be in his place till he calls and says he's sorry. This situation's on repeat, just like a scratch on a CD. It just gets deeper when you hit rewind. How many nights will you make this decision? Nights ending tears and it's blurring your vision. You know he don't love you, that you're holding on to. Scream through the phone even though he won't listen. So I still let your to be happy. You know this ain't healthy. Do I make you happy? How many nights will you make this decision? Nights ending tears and it's blurring your vision. You know he don't love you. What you holding on to? Scream through the phone even though he won't listen. So I'm still at your place, trying to make it okay. He's miles away, I'm left here with you. Said that you just need someone caring for you. When will you see me more than you rescue? I'm doing everything he doesn't do, but I'm still not enough. Even your parents know I'm good for you, but I'm still not enough. You wanna be done with him, you're stuck with him, 'cause you don't have the guts. And after all I've done, I'm still not.
One more half. All to play for. Another 3-round lead for Monte. And a fight in towards mid to rip out a couple of players to start this half of play. Boom,
Unchecked.
they've gone past him. They've gone past him. Boom, Mitch. No one checked. Oh, BOROS, though, will of course know. He knows all on this map. The Mirage. It speaks to him. And Waro 2K, well, he's got a translator.
That's not the way one win wanted to start this half. Monte now in a great position. Force by surely up next. She's only forced to invest anything. One win to go eco. Oh no. Okay, bit delayed. Now they're in. Force by it is. Okay. Well, these rounds can be potent. Feels like Monte have been reasonably good against these pistols of late. And this would be an important time to hold firm.
Well, that's how. Catwalk. Travis gets his kill. And he's away, so the nade won't chase. That's a nice start.
Looks like BOROS has ate a nade from somewhere. Or probably might have been a wallbang, I guess, from Mitch. Probably nade
I believe
damage.
it was actually a straight face up against that catwalk player earlier.
No.
Sure.
He took a second tag. He took like 10 damage from that guy. I think it was a HE grenade. A split to come. We really need a smoke on jungle. We really need a smoke on jungle and something to deal with Boomich.
Demq's late into this. A smoke back in for the connector. This is going to slow them up. And Demq's still so slow. He's wary that someone could be pushing towards Palace, but it's going to be a problem because he's not in position to deal with his teammates. Big kill from BOROS. They haven't full rotated over because they haven't seen the full mass. They haven't seen the bomb just yet. They're wondering why it's taking this long. Here comes the move, though. They're not subtle about their intentions, are Monte, and neither is Deco. He's being chased down. Molotov to force his hand, but they need to get this bomb planted. They've got no smoke to do so, so this is going to be tough. Have to clear one side. They still haven't planted. What is happening here? SDY, a follow-up kill, but there's still a player catwalk, so you have to back off. Krasnal now facing. He might go down. He's swinging. He's swinging. What with the bomb? Madman. And they are so fortunate that that plant goes unpunished. Still, this round is not done by any measure. A headshot into Demq, and this all goes awry. Krasnal barely has the health to withstand a blow. But he'll get the trigger pull first. And now Forrester taking out that round.
Oof.
That's a sigh of relief for Monte fans.
Absolutely. They had no safe plant. Tried to plant triple. I think Catwalk player saw them. And then realized, correctly to be honest, the only thing they could do was fight into CT. And SDY's here on 32 health. Krasnal taking a lot of jewels too. Those Deagles become orbs at that point. It's a lot of damage. If one win can just get a couple kills here, there's still salvation. They've still blunted the economy so much.
up. Krasnov finds a kill as well, and now it's looking clean as well. Money made on the SMGs. And here's where you make good on last round. BOROS is a little frisky with this, and yes, indeed, will get headshotted. So can force or keep this gun alive. It's got a chance.
Look at the
Little
bomb,
something to take
man.
out of this. Why? Why? No one's even going back. This is insanity. Oh, they need to get punished for one of these sometime, just so they learn the lesson.
All right. Well, chance of a full reset is gone. How clean that round was. And one win have a lot of work to do to get back into this map. Glass cannon for Deco. He's got to be a monster. Forrester is to make it be his domain, let nobody in. Travis Boomich. Sorry, Travis Nickelback. They need to lock down mid like it's home turf. Perfection required on the defense.
Oh, that's a very good start. Just spam through, and that's a great counter punch. Good damage off the HEs, but it's just the SMG out of play. Can they get the headshot? No. Utility proving costly, and now the kills come through, and 4 players survive the round.
Massive stuff. Very good. Very, very nice. I'll take that. A little bit of cash in reserve. But a way to go here. Another full investment from Monte. Krasnow? Krieg? Top spawn for mid. Show us what you can do.
I believe in the Krasnig. Kriegsnull? Kriegsnull. That's better. Much better. Gonna be under pressure from the utility, but here's the face. BOROS instead who might get the opportunity. They're wary that he could be below, but there it is. There's the catwalk kill. Boomich is here. Boomich pulled this off in the pistol round. He's gonna pull it off again. This time not letting them go past. But getting the kill and fading back. And now another going through, so nothing done for the Krasnig. It's left to Waro and SDY to try and pick up pieces that will fall further off the board.
These rounds have been very flat. These first 2 gun rounds. Mid default, missed window smoke from Monte. Okay, leg for Deco. Bomb is still down in ramp. Nickelback's got that on lockdown.
But I mean, they don't plant the bomb even when they have full control, so why would he get it now?
There we go. Yeah, that was a funky round. Too many holes for Monte. Get punished across the board. And they're out of money. Life still left in 1 win.
Krasnov? Had a shot. Slim percentage shot, but a shot nonetheless. And as we know with Monte, if they get a chance to pull the trigger, you gotta respect it. But this one's not looking so good. They're gonna bunch and mass and hit A. So Boomich gonna have to hold on. Go back close at hand, but Boomich still needs the contact. He's not got the utility anymore. He's already burned all of his, and he's just missed the vision. Oh, they're going to get so close up. Now Boomich realizes, panic, 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 alarms, alarms, danger, Will Robinson, flashbang, good, but Nickelback better. A little bit awkward on that spray. Might allow them to bomb plant. That would be a coup in this round, all things considered, and indeed, they will secure that money. Nothing more. But 1 kill and a bomb plant, it's not too shabby.
No, it's not. Right. Now this gets compelling. There's a lot of money here for 1 win, you know. They built up a big reserve. And something I think I have noticed in this series is Monte, they don't pause that much, do they? They just sort of...
No.
They just keep
Do they
going.
pause at all?
No, I don't remember a pause from Monte in this series. So I'm just questioning if Say they lose this gun round, force on Eco again. Pretty much everyone else would pause and make some adjustments, but I'm not sure that's the Monte way.
Interesting to see. I don't think
Oh
it caused
my.
a dire
Oh
situation,
my.
and that's exactly why. Why would you slow down this man when he can get into the next round, get into the next fight, get into the next BOROS moment? He's still alive. And advantage found. Space gained. If they take down Deco, it's over. But no.
Too
BOROS
much.
will meet
Too much.
his match.
They had the nades.
It's the double-edged sword of Monte. Sometimes it's going to be too much, but you got to live with it in order to get the magic. If DemQ commits to this, he's got a great spot. Travis is so paranoid about this play, and he should be.
Nades are here.
Time's the issue.
Smoke could go on the bomb.
Molotov for ramp?
Smoke.
Molotov wasted. Now Deco's stuck. He'll get the kill, but time is just such an issue, and he has no idea where this last player is, so he's played himself out of this round. BOROS just beating down the doors at A ramp is enough. Monte, they're so close to moving on.
They are and they're not. I mean, that was a 5-on-3. Goes to what? It goes to a 2-on-2, which was certainly winnable. And they've got nothing in reserve after losing that many players. One win can still make this very compelling, but this is a big round. And Deco has not ever had a great game of Mirage. Mirage is home turf for this kid. He's played so many games on this one. All of his teams have liked it. And he's getting caught early. Look at that. Just can't get engaged.
Is there a nade for him? There's no nades. There's no nades on Monte, so that's a blessing for Deco that he'll be able to survive withdrawal.
Oh, good HE. Look at that.
Regroup.
BOROS taken well down by that HE grenade.
They're massing for, I was going to say a B hit, but the bomb doesn't join. What are the default spread for the moment? Or maybe thinking about phasing that smoke. Play on its fade. And he's drawing some focus over towards B, but this is just the fake. It's all about this A taken. Oh, there's the first piece out. The first block from this Jenga tower, but a second kill reinforces this for one win. SDY in mid catches the catwalk player. Options are open. 50 seconds still. Plenty of time to play with. But Nickel back, making a nuisance of himself.
No nades. How on earth do you get this bomb back?
Nickelback clearing right near crosshair. That's how. That's how you do it. Spawn to the next. Now SDY knows he's just around the corner. The damage is done. It's falling apart. It's just Deco. He's so low. 25 seconds. He's going to risk a rotation. Risk a reposition. Maybe even just gamble that they might run out of time on this bomb. But no, they've crossed him. A little too late in towards jungle. And they plant safe to it. Calling his bluff. Calling his play. And Waro, the crack in the firebox, just needs one shot to land, but no, he's impatient. Creeps out. And Deco concedes. Deco backs away 14 rounds.
Oh my god. They should never have lost that, at least in this fashion. They were so eager, weren't they, to kill the player in connector. They had the bomb. Could have sat in jungle. Deco is in CT with an AWP of all things. Where do you plant if you're Monte? There's nowhere. Even getting the bomb looked impossible. You can see here the B fake was just enough to get Boomish looking the wrong way. It's this moment where they go for the connector kill, where it all crumbles. And what is the move? It looks like as Deco, yeah, Deco's dropped a rifle. They're going all in. They're going all in. Whole series is on this round.
Square rides. Do or die for one win. Boomich just onto the CZ. Forrester limited to the MP9. The utility is here. A lot of nades. And one would have found impact off of these HEs. So whence goes it? Window smoke right off rip. Put a contest here for mid. SDY is making a lot of noise. Rattling their cage. Despite some noise out towards B, Forrester will not be quelled. He finds his spawn on the blue chair. And he finds some deep control off that Molotov as well. Denies the space for Monte. Set up early for a bit of an A split. Smokes over. Do they go behind this? Or is this, again, just a fake? And if so, to what end? Players aren't grouped. The bomb's not here. It's not ready to move any which way. Monte, they find the business end of Deco's up. And it cost them BOROS.
All these smokes going to fade it soon.
Are you as confused about what Monte's trying to accomplish?
I wonder if maybe they thought they had the bomb in mid and they were going to split it, but now they've wasted. They've only got one smoke left, and it's just gone down on top connector of all places. Gotta get a bomb plant, guys. And Deco will be back in CT soon. This is really scary.
Oh, they're gonna trust in the sledgehammer. That is DimQ. He's got Boomich out of play at the very least. Body's starting to hit the floor, and it may just work. Monte, who needs positioning? Who needs utility? When you could just rock into the site and clip heads. Travis, though, drops one, drops the bomb as well. 15 seconds. It's all about Forrester. He's got an HE, but he's found the AK instead. Match point found. And is there a more fitting round upon which to get it?
They can't keep getting away with this. Can't keep getting away with this, but they do. That's the story, isn't it? Look at the buy from one win. You know, if Monte go on to beat Apex tomorrow and win this tournament, everyone will forget this game. But we'll remember how close they came, even on this map. There are a lot of worlds where one win are in the position Monte are in right now, closing in on series point. But they just can't convert. They just can't win these close rounds. BOROS is on an absolute tear and getting better every round. This ramp push surely is going to end in disaster.
Desperation. And he's going to be tracked on down. Boomich, how? How does he get away with that kill on Krasnal? It may not matter, but that is actually insane that he wins that fight. But it's just not going to make a difference. It's all under Forrester. A 1v3 with a submachine gun, and that's all he's got. BOROS low, at least, might be the first victim. An upgrade available off of this. This isn't done yet. This isn't done yet. But Forrester, position confirmed. DimQ, you know, is just itching for that next phase, that next fight. Forrester's not clear. Jungle and SDY will execute him. Back of the head. Zero concern here. Monte, they cannot be stopped. They move on. One more day. 2 more series required. They could be back-to-back ESL Challenger League champions.